Okay. Listen, dude. My name is Jacob Adams. I'm a fitness and leadership coach. I help people just like you get to the next level. People who are relentlessly dedicated to self-improvement. I don't even need to know the answer to this because I know you felt the challenge of resistance. When anything could go wrong, it goes wrong. For example, just right now, I sat down and started uploading videos into my Udemy account to start my meditation course. Those of you that have watched my meditation video on why men should meditate, strap up your balls, gentlemen. That one, I talked about meditation course, and wouldn't you know it, I ended it so well. I got all of the content ready to upload, and it's my main focus for today. And yesterday I was upgrading my laptop, putting a terabyte SSD drive in there, and putting up some new memory so my laptop will be really efficient. And guess what? The clip is too long. Of course, the clip is too long. It only can upload 4 gigabytes at a time. So now I'm sort of left to create the course again. What in the... what do you do? Again, that's my main focus for the week. Is I wanted to have it done by today. Today's Wednesday. I wanted to have that done. I've upgraded my computer. I've gotten the content ready to go, right? And now I need to find a way to splice it, redo it. I don't know. Do you understand that feeling that you get when, no, not that, just not that. Well, yes, that. I wanted to be done. I wanted to have it all up by now. It's 3:39 p.m. I have to be at the gym here in a bit, and within 20 minutes or so, I'm just gonna upload this video, have a win for today. Man, maybe I should make a course on dealing with resistance is what I should do. Dealing with resistance. In his book, Stephen Pressfield, The War of Art, Stephen Pressfield, I believe is his name, The War of Art, he goes into how resistance is what gets in the way when everything should go in a better direction, but it goes in the direction that you least wanted it to. Okay? And that is what I'm seeing. It's like, dude, I've spent like $200 getting my laptop upgraded, get a new SSD drive, and guess what? My computer was crashing and I was freaking out. I was like, dude, I gotta get my computer running again, smoothly. Now, yes, the SSD drive is good. The laptop has a more efficient sound to it. And all I needed was for that meditation course to be up and running. And guess what? It's not. It's not ready to go. It needs to be addressed. I need to go back and redo the course, find a way to splice the videos up. I don't know. Maybe I should host them on YouTube, see if we could put a link there that says, hey, a private link. I don't know what to do at this point, dude. All I can tell you is I'm a little shook. But I guess what I could do is maybe put them on YouTube and then get them off the net at a lower grade and hope that creates a more a smaller file. So it got to be under 4 gigabytes. So the idea just came to me right now. That was literally me problem solving here. So there you go. When you're faced with a challenge and resistance and the worst possible thing could happen, you've already prepared, you know your target, you don't know how you're gonna go about it to solve the issue, you gotta find a way to solve it. you got to find a way to solve it. And it can be frustrating as hell. And that is real entrepreneurship. That is the real feeling of being the entrepreneur, the leader. Like, it doesn't always go so smoothly. It's never going to go so smoothly. Especially when you're dealing with technology, right? Technology has, like, I had a feeling. Like, okay, I have more RAM, so I could process more. Now I don't know how to go about which programs to use to edit it. My videos are too long. I didn't know Udemy needed a 4 gigabyte. These little nuances in the modern world, bro. It's like, no wonder people can't get very far sometimes, because it's truly a fucking pain in the ass to deal with technology sometimes. Like, are you fucking kidding me? In any case, there's my story. When you have something, the worst possible thing that could happen, or that which should not be happening, that will probably be exactly what happens. Get used to it. It's part of being an entrepreneur. It's part of the process of being an artist, someone that's creating. And this is it. And hopefully, if you do it right, you can take that and let it make the project better, make you a better creator, and get things done. So that is the idea, and it's pretty challenging. Hopefully, I think that what I've seen in always adapting and learning new skills, there's certain skills that, like, you have to learn, and it's gonna have to be you. Like Brendon Burchard goes into that. It's gonna be you. Like, you're gonna have to learn marketing. You're gonna have to learn this. You're gonna have to be the one that acquires the skill. You have to, regardless of what anyone says. It's you. And we like the idea of delegating, and we like the idea of, someone make this video for me. But in reality, what I'm learning to see is that that's not the case. It's just not likely going to go in that direction. And we often are going to have to get our hands dirty and not delegate, and get right into the nitty gritty of it and say, okay, this is what I'm producing. This is my work. This is my stamp of approval. This is my signage on this. And I think that is the most beautiful moment to an artist, is when they get to sign something and say, this has got my approval. I think that's the ultimate thing there, because really it embodies all of the aspects of being an entrepreneur and artist. And we often have to meet deadlines. Like, I gotta go work out. Like, okay, when I say at the beginning, I'm a fitness and leadership coach. I'm literally gonna go work out to train. I'm literally gonna go teach a course. I'm literally gonna go teach a client. I'm literally looking to impact their life positively. Then I'm gonna come back, eat, have a family life, have my issues in family, have my beautiful stuff in family, have my beautiful stuff in being a spiritual person. I have a dating life that I have to develop. I have and so, like, these are the things, the struggles that we all face. And I think that we can become bitter or frustrated or throw in the towel when things don't go our way. And that's I think what separates an artist, a true artist and professional, from somebody that just wants to be that, just really would like to. I don't watch. Okay, so let's just say my views have grown on YouTube like 2,000. I don't know, like 2,000% since I started. 2,000% they've grown since 2016. But it's been like a very slow increase, okay? I get to the point where I can with great confidence say that this video here will definitely impact the overall engagement, the overall arcing term, like by 1%. Each video, I think, improves my overarching metrics by at least 1% minimum, okay? But that level of scientific and professional tone came from a lot of trial and error. Like, I'd like to have a better background eventually, and I was doing all types of backgrounds. And you've seen some of my videos where I have moving videos, I have green screen, and all that stuff was inefficient. It just became inefficient, and it was a lot of resistance to get the actual video out. So, like, say from the moment, this right here, the moment that this crap happened to me, and this video was like, okay, adapting, evolving, moving forward. Let me see what I can do right now with the short time that I've delegated that I'm not going to be able to use the way I wanted? What can I do to move forward and be part of the cohesive idea to the overarching goal of connecting with the tribe, which is evolution, right? A people that like to evolve like yourself. Bottom line is, let's just say you've made it to the 10-minute mark. Let's just say you made it here, the 10-minute mark. You're a rare exception because you are somebody that's gaining like the truth of what I'm saying and not necessarily looking for just the quick fix. You can see, you're the type of person that can see my real struggle with this. And you're able to say, okay, this guy's being real, right? He's being very vulnerable and real, where as in a lot of other stuff in the market or people that are fitness and leadership coaches or coaches, like they're sometimes really evolved and they have a staff. I don't have a staff. Like, I'd like to, but I don't. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that, and then there's people that pretend they have a staff. Like, I'm letting you know, like, this is real. I have an Udemy course I was developing. It didn't go through. And you're going to have stuff like that as a person in your career where, like, let's say you started network marketing and, dude, I can't tell you how many times I've had shit go down that was like, no. And like, it just, oh my gosh. Like, I think it was Guy Kawasaki that said, Guy Kawasaki was one of the people that led, that helped create Apple's brand and its cult following. And he said, an entrepreneur is someone that is like a masochist. Okay. And I know exactly why that is. Like, as a matter of fact, I'll name this video why you have to be a masochist to be an entrepreneur. Is there a difference? Like, is there a difference? Like, you have to have a certain level of threshold of pain. Like, dude, I'm not even joking. Like, okay, so it's 12 minutes. I'm not joking, dude. Like, you have to have a certain level of gumption, like, to be an artist, to be an entrepreneur. The bottom line is, look, I have white hairs on my temple. I've had 3 breakups, family issues, like, can't even get into that, like, just family issues. I still love them to death. Like, I love my family. The quest to find peace in God and like understanding and meditation. Like, I know that when you hear the polished result of like meditation, right? You're gonna hear the polished version because that's the way that the market can understand, like, this is where I can enter, right? But the path to get there is just like your path. Like, it's just like your path to be open to it. Like, to be open to it, you had to go through some bullshit trial to say like, oh man, or you had to have a quest or a level of pain or anger to say, I need to find another way, right? I was looking at photos and I saw this strategic plan that the template for a strategic plan that I got in business school. And it was this, I took a picture of it. I don't even have the actual copy anymore. And it's just a picture. And I took a picture of it years after I got it. And then I'm looking through my old pictures, looking at relationships I had and kind of just like piecing together these things. And here's this picture of like the strategic template on how to put together a strategy. And the thing is, I understand that more now than I did in 2007. Like, I have a full understanding. But I think if somebody said, what's the difference between like somebody like you that really gets it and sees the beauty in that template versus somebody that like says, okay, that's fine, that's something I learned in school. It's just like their level of discipline to get the template, to get the frame, their level to see the beauty in the frame, like the rules, the structure, their ability to see it and be like, this is what I'm about, and live by it, and pour themselves into that frame. And in that pouring, while it is structure, and people think artists are like these whimsical people that like just only follow like their heart, like that's part of it, but they have to have like a template or a canvas or a vessel to pour themselves into. So that's the beauty of business and science and structure and strategy, etc. Okay. So, yeah, Look, if you want to fight the resistance, if you want to be an artist, if you want to create, if you want to be an entrepreneur, the number one thing is to set up your target, set up your strategy, and understand that it's going to come under attack, or it's going to be challenged eventually. You might get some success, and then you're going to have to readapt, reestablish, regain, sacrifice this, sacrifice what doesn't work, look back at what didn't work, look back and understand where it needed improvement, find a level of voice of yourself deep within and be like, this is where I'm going now, and then look to develop that new vision, like this new je ne sais quoi. Like the je ne sais quoi is why you're an artist and an entrepreneur. Like that is where, like, I'm going to go into a gym right now. I'm going to enter. I know that my brand and my leadership has a certain level and essence to it. And I know that others around me, whether it's coworkers, et cetera, they have their own message to the world. And that is the beauty of it. Now, if we align enough that my message can exist with their message, that creates a type of harmony. Okay? And in that harmony, we can move forward. That's like the safe space of entrepreneurship. Like everybody has a different message, but while they are all different, we have to have a certain alignment in our environment. So, and that's where there's resistance always, and then you have your own vision of self, your own frame in which you can, you are responsible as the artist to create outwardly. Okay, that is your responsibility as an artist, okay? And if you can take action on that and keep adapting and keep pushing through that vision, then you are an artist, okay? I think that really, in closing, ultimately, if someone disagrees with this, that's the biggest mistake, because this is a very researched idea. Like I said, looking at my strategy from 2007 that I got in business school, looking about the war of art, putting it all together, understanding that the resistance of life exists in both in professional careers, entrepreneurship, and being an artist. That is the ultimate reality. Like bringing your vision to fruition is like bearing a child. Okay, and if you can understand that, you are in the reality of life. Okay, if you don't understand that, well, you are life will soon let you know that you need to correct that. This is Jacob Adams. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Comment below on some of the stuff that you struggle with in creating your art, bringing your vision to the world, some of your common struggles or pitfalls and how you dealt with them and adapted. We'll see you next time.